Boom. So for those who may have never even been on a call like this, it can be tough at times when the situations or the circumstances around you don't look favorable, or you're in a rut, or you know what I mean, got a couple of things that have you feeling like you're hard pressed. The number one thing, no matter what, that every single day you can be grateful for is the thought and the understanding that 24 hours prior, there was some other human being who went to sleep and they thought they were going to wake up this morning and they did not. And that's a reality that happens every single day. So if you start your day off with intentionally thinking like, wow, like somebody really died yesterday, like somebody died last night, waking up today, like, and I have the ability to be up and be here, it changes the perspective on a lot of the things you're dealing with, because it's like an instant reminder to you. So you want to know and make sure that you always start your days off with gratitude, because gratitude is the seed for more growth inside of your life. So I'm excited. And I know you guys are probably like, Don, shut up. We want to hear from Sal. We want to hear about the softwares. We want to hear blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to go ahead and one, just talk about how grateful and thankful I am for Sal. I don't know if a lot of you guys know this, but just to make this clear, I had a high respect for Sal. He was already one of my mentors before Warrior Prime has ever even launched. I've been able to work with him and see him grind and see his work ethic prior to him being in an ownership position. And I earned and gained a high level of respect for him as just another representative or another affiliate that we were working in the same company. And then I literally watched and saw some of the differences in a lot of the things that I had access to and resources that we had and things that we had going on, and how his team had resources, accesses, and things that they had going on. And we were playing at a completely different level. And it allowed me to see more, expect more. And then there was no question when I saw Sal step into an ownership role, because it was already clear that he should have been there before this even started. So I'm excited, and I'm always honored to be able to talk to Sal, because his mindset and his perspective, we have a lot of similarities on how we view life, on some of our ideologies, and we can connect on that aspect all the time. And that's why I really have just admiration for him, because he's a grinder, man. He's a workhorse, and I couldn't be more excited to be a part of your company, big dog. So would you like to share some nuggets with us of the Impact family? I'm gonna go ahead and unmute you. Sal is actually driving, so just want to let you guys know. And you're good to go, bro.
All right, thanks so much. Just quick sound check. Dante, can you hear my voice okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so thank you guys for your patience. I am on my way to a doctor appointment. I actually got swimmer's ear. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but sometimes if you get water trapped in your ear from swimming anywhere, if it stays in there for an extended period of time, it could become, like have bacteria and turn into an ear infection. And my ears, I got my father's ears. That's what I always say. My dad, he was born with like holes in his eardrums, and his ears have gotten worse as he's gotten older. And I've started noticing the same thing for me as a man as I'm getting older. I'm 35, that when I go swimming, for some reason, my ears don't unclog. If I get water in my ear, doesn't matter how much I pound my head, open up my ear, try to suck water out of my ear, my ears will stay clogged. So I'm going to go have my ears inspected and see what's going on, and probably stay away from like deep water diving for any upcoming times. So anyways, I'll be okay, but I'm on my way to the doctor, so I don't have my camera on. But yeah, first off, what I wanted to say was something about Dante always saying gratitude on 100, and how he's duplicated that into his group. And he talks about gratitude a lot. And that's so important. And I know you guys know it's important. That's why you do it. But I hope you realize that when you're grateful, like even me, I'm on my way to the doctors for an ear infection. I don't care. I'm still incredibly grateful. I'm still fired up. And when you're grateful, when you recognize your blessings, every single one of you on the call, it doesn't matter what rank you are. It doesn't matter if you haven't hit a rank. It doesn't matter if you're not even an affiliate. It doesn't matter if you haven't made any money yet with the software. It doesn't matter if you dropped the rank. It doesn't matter if people quit your team. Every person on this call has a million things to be grateful for. And we have the choice every day to wake up. Like Dante said, if you get the blessing to wake up, to choose to use your mind to focus on those blessings that are in your life, to focus on the good things that are in your life, and not focus on all the negative garbage and all the negative distractions that are out there right now. You guys know this is a very special, unique time of the world that we live in. I've always, wanted to be on social media, just because that's how I've connected with people, especially in network marketing. I've been doing it so long. I've always recruited people through Facebook, through Instagram, where I inbox people, I have conversations with people. I've always used that strategy. But it's been harder than ever to even be on social media for myself. And that's just maybe I built the wrong friends list. Maybe you got the same kind of friends list. It's like, everyone is focused on distractions, unproductivity, negativity, fear, bickering, division. We live in just a very interesting time. And guess what? That's a good thing, though. It's good to shake things up because that's the only time when change is produced. But my whole point is Dante is leading you guys into a place of gratitude every day to not focus on that while that's happening. Focus on your blessings. And you know what happens to the human mind when you're actually grateful, when you're actually choosing to focus on the blessings? You enter a state of flow. You enter a creative state where things just happen. You just recognize things. You see, you guys have all, because you're all adults on this call, okay? So you guys all have some experience in life. You guys have all had times in your life where solutions are right in front of your face and you don't see it. And that could be as simple and as literal as I was looking for this knife or I was looking for this fork. I couldn't see it. It was right in front of my face. And there's other times where it's a bigger life situation and the answer is right in front of your face and you can't see it. Right? We've all experienced both of those types of circumstances. And the only reason that happens to us when something's in front of our face, whether that's metaphorically or literal, it's because we're not looking for it. And it's because we're not focused. We're not in a creative state. We're not able to be aware of what's really around us. And so that's amazing that Dante's leading you guys in that state of flow, that state of gratitude, so that you can recognize what's right in front of your face. Now, why do I say that? Because we all have something right in front of our face. We all have a solution. We all have an answer. We all have the very thing we're looking for is right in front of our face. Now, I don't know some of you on the call personally, right? We haven't hung out. You might say, well, Sal, you don't know what I'm looking for. You don't know my vision. I do know one thing. Most of what you're looking for can be had by having more time freedom in your life, more time to do what it is you're looking to do, and if you had more financial resources. So more time and more money. Okay, I've gone through that transition in my own life. I went from having no time because I was just working like insane before I ever had any type of breakthrough in the industry. And I also had no money because I was just working jobs. I was in dead end jobs or I was looking for jobs, being on unemployment before, being in different situations in my own life where I had no time and no money, but I had a vision. I had a thought on how I'd like to design my own future, but I knew that I needed more money in order to do what I wanted to do. I had to believe that it was possible, but I also needed more time because most of you, I believe this, I'm going to make an assumption here. I believe that most of you don't desire to just spend the rest of your life just grinding away, building a business, working at your job every single day, and neglecting your family, neglecting travel, neglecting the ones you love, neglecting your passion projects, neglecting your way of giving back to humanity. I believe that most of you do have a desire to do something different than trading your time for money. And Avoria Prime, obviously, it's a vehicle that can get you there. It's a vehicle that if you focus on it and you're not distracted by all the garbage that's out there in the world today, you wake up and you get into a creative state where you're grateful, you count your blessings, and you stay focused on the opportunity that's right in front of your face. What is that opportunity? There's a vehicle sitting right in front of you right now that can take you to a destination in your life where you have more time and you have more financial resources, and it's not just for you. As you take that journey, as you decide to go forward with Avoria Prime and focus on Avoria Prime and building your business, learning how to trade Forex, learning how to use software like Dante said, I see the results Dante's getting in the beta test group. I saw yesterday after it was either 3 or 4 trades on one of the new software. Dante, real quick, if you could speak up, because I saw your results yesterday. It was either 3 or 4 trades. Can you share real quick what software that was, how many trades you took, and how much profit you netted from those few trades?
All right, perfect. One, let me throw the disclaimer out there just in case
Mhm.
Mariska is on this call waiting for me. You know what I mean? But but yeah, so I'm using it for one of our live accounts, Gearbox, and Gearbox took, as of right now, Saab, you didn't see what I posted in there today. As of right now, this week, Gearbox has taken, I think, 7 trades. Let me look. And because it's on one of Mike's, me and bigger accounts, that ended up being like over $1,500 off just like 7, 8 trades
Okay.
with
All right.
not more than like $700 drawdown.
Okay. And how much time was that for those 7 trades?
Like how much time were they in the trades, or how much time did it take me to set it up?
How much time? What has it been since that first trade until the 7th trade? How much time
Oh,
passed
that
for
was
all 7
only
trades
since
to happen?
Sunday. That was only since this Sunday.
Since Sunday. Okay, and today's
Mhm.
Friday, so in 5 days. So guys, that's one example. Now Dante's using a bigger account. Okay, so everything in forex is pretty much mathematical. Everything's based on ratios, right? So you could do the math and you can see what a bigger situation would look like. You could see what a smaller situation would look like, but the principle and the mathematics and the functionality is the same, right? So that means this week he's made $1,500 in net profit on one of his accounts just in the last 5 days on 7 trades. So if someone has a smaller account than him, they could have the same results at a lesser amount. If someone has a bigger account, they could have the same results as him in a bigger amount. But the point is what else does it take in today's world to go make $1,500 in a week? I have some of my own friends, that I grew up with that have gone to college. They got a degree, they have a master's degree, and they work at a job, they have a career, even some in the medical industry. And guess what? They don't take home $1,500. They take home much less than that, and they pay much higher taxes because they're working a different type of career, right? So I think about that. Wow, Dante has made $1,500 this week, when other people that have gotten a master's degree that are much older than him, that have been working many more hours for 10 more years than what he's worked, and you look at the results that he's able to achieve and the way he achieves that results, right? On trading in forex and using software that we're about to release, right? Because so it's not just about the money you make, like the amount of money, it's the quality of money that you make. What do you have to do to make the money? How much time do you have to sacrifice in order to make that kind of money? So my point in sharing Dante's specific story is to show you the power of what we're about to launch. That is powerful. It's powerful that someone can make $1,500 in a week off of 7 trades on a very spare time basis, just knowing which settings to put in his software and approving the right types of trades. It's so simple. That's not working a 40 or 50-hour week job. So think about how Dante's life is changing at the perfect time in his life with everything that he has going on, with his new baby coming, his new family, his new home. Think about what his immediate future looks like, and you have the power to give that same opportunity to everybody out there. Everybody, if you just explain it the right way, if you just stay focused, and if you just take action. So why did I even get involved with this project? Like me, right? I think that's an interesting question, because the more options you have, the more curious it is on why you choose what you choose to do. So sometimes in life, you don't have a choice on what you want to do to make money or what you want to focus on next with your life. Because a lot of times you just do what you have to do, right? Going back to, like, if you have a job, you're struggling financially, you don't have a lot of time, you got a bunch of people depending on you, you got kids, you got a family, you have all these responsibilities, you got bills to pay, and sometimes you don't have the luxury of choice. I mean, you can't sit back and say, what do I want to do next with my life? It's like, hey, get your head out of the clouds, go to work, go get a job, go do whatever it takes right now to make money. And you see that all over the world. That's why you'll see, older people working at entry level jobs, right? And I'm not bagging on that. I'm not talking down about that, because guess what? There's older people in my family that have entry-level jobs. That means there's people that are in their 40s, in their 50s, and they're still working at a minimum wage job, right? They've never had the luxury of time to make a decision to sit back and say, well, what do I want to do with my future? But guess what? When I came into this industry, that means when I became attracted to Forex trading software attached to network marketing, I did have the luxury of choice. I was not forced into this. I did not just stumble upon this and I had to do what I had to do and I was in a desperate situation and oh my gosh, it just worked out. Like Dante said, when he first met me, I was an affiliate. I could have joined any company. In fact, I didn't even have to be in network marketing. I was already an 8-figure earner prior to that moment. So I had a plethora of choices and I said, you know what? I'm going to invest my time into this project right here. This is what I'm going to choose. Now, why? The reason I chose it is literally because of what we're about to do. So it's crazy because I chose this industry for a specific reason, but it took 19 months to get into a situation where that reason, that purpose can actually come to fruition. And what is that purpose? So I was blown away by a video that I saw 19 months ago of a creator of a software. And one of my good friends was interviewing him on Facebook. And it was a friend that I respected. And I inboxed him and I said, hey, right, so this was 19 months ago. This was December of 2018. I inboxed him and I said, hey, I just saw you interview some dude who made a Forex trading software. Is that really working? Like, are people really making money just from using that software? He said, yeah, 100%, it's real. Now, this was a friend in my life that I've known for 6 or almost 7 years prior to that. I had a great deal of respect for him because he was also a multimillionaire in the entrepreneurship world. He had the luxury of choice. So I knew if he was choosing his valuable time with all the choices and options that he has in his life, if he was using that freedom to choose to work on this project, he only does things that he sees massive potential in making money. That's why I reached out to him. And I said, well, if you're involved, then it's got to be doing something good because I know you're not going to waste your time. You also don't play small. So that means there must be some massive opportunity here. So I inboxed him. He said, absolutely. He said, my aunt is making money with the software. My grandma's making money with the software. I put on like 30 other customers who have no experience in Forex. They're all making profit with the software. That intrigued me like crazy. That's why I'm here today, was because of that one video that I watched. What was so intriguing about it? Because I've never seen anything like that in network marketing. Because look, see, our vision is to help every customer make money. Everybody, even if they're not an affiliate. And I'm not talking about comp plan income, even though our comp plan is ridiculous. Our comp plan pays more money than any comp plan I ever built as an affiliate prior when I became an 8-figure earner. I think about, man, if I would have been building with this kind of comp plan, I would have made triple the amount that I made. The comp plan is insane. But our vision is not to focus solely on the comp plan. Our vision is to help every customer make money. Now, in network marketing, most of the time, the only way every customer is making money is if you're like in a Ponzi or a pyramid scheme. And they grow like crazy because there's a belief that everybody has that everybody's going to make money. And guess what? If you go and look at like Ponzi's, those are illegal business models. Those are usually the only type of business model where every customer, quote unquote, makes money, right? And it always crashes. What's crazy is that there's different price points to different Ponzi schemes out there. There's $10 Ponzi's, $40 Ponzi's, there's $10,000 Ponzi's, and it doesn't matter. The price point is irrelevant. They all grow like a rocket ship because once they build the belief that everybody's going to make money, it becomes an unstoppable train. There's so much confidence out there about getting involved at the right time because you're going to cash out, right? And it just takes off and grows. I've never seen a different type of business model where every single customer can make money without the recruitment. Normally in network marketing, customers don't make money. Only affiliates do. Okay, you look at your typical, any other kind of network marketing company outside of a Ponzi, you got products, okay? Like it could be nutritional products, skincare products. And I personally, I love network marketing products. I think a lot of them are very high quality. They're disruptive. They're unique. I actually buy a lot of network marketing products, even in my own household. But guess what? The only way you make money in those companies is if you build a culture and a community of excitement and hype. And it's all about the people, it's all about the leadership. Because if you just focus on the product by itself, you're not going to make money, because every product out there is a Me Too product. If you're selling a skincare product, there's a million of them. A lot of times, I've been in product-based network marketing companies myself. A lot of times you get into arguments with people that are like, yeah, but my skincare does this. Yeah, but mine does that. And you really don't get anywhere. So the only way to break out of that product comparison battle that does not grow your business, is you got to get people hyped up and excited out of their mind about the leaders in the company and the community and the experiences and the retreats. And you got to fluff it and pad it with so many other things that becomes the reason why people join, right? Even in the Forex space, I've seen that. I've seen Forex companies where the Forex products don't even make people money, but some teams have figured out ways to build culture where it's so exciting to just be a part of the group that people pay their auto ship just to be a part of the group. It's not even because of the product, right? So that's most of network marketing, and that's the industry we're in. That's important to know. So when I saw this, I said, this is completely different. It's not just about the leadership. It's not about just get people to pay some subscription fee per month because they want to be a part of some cool lifestyle community. And it's not a Ponzi. It's not some illegal model that's going to crash. It's sustainable. But it took 19 months to figure out the most important parts to this business model, which is what? Number one, compliance. Okay, I didn't know anything about Forex 19 months ago in terms of the legalities around Forex. I knew about other financial markets, but not Forex. I had to study. I had to learn. I spent all last year consulting with the #1 CFTC law firm in the United States. They're the second largest law firm in the world. I was on the phone with them 2-3 times a week, consulting, asking questions, interrogating these attorneys, trying to get solutions and answers to figure out how to build a compliant model. Because I found out that that video that I watched on Facebook 19 months ago, the way the gentleman was describing the business model, it wasn't even legal, right? And you don't know what you don't know. So I was like, okay, that's a big part, compliance. Guess what? We figured that out. We have 2 in-house attorneys. We've consulted for over a year. We know exactly how to offer our products in a compliant fashion. That's why we have the one-click trade approval technology, to where it's still super simple, but there's no auto trading, right? We don't sell auto trading. So that was a big part of it. What's the other second part of it? The algorithm that you're using. We figured out that if you're using one product, then that's called putting all your eggs in one basket. And guess what? In the world of investment, in the world of building wealth, in the world of that we live in today with volatility, where the markets are going crazy, that's not going to last long term using just one algorithm strategy. So the solution, it took 19 months to realize, you know what? We need to launch multiple successful, more stable algorithms that have proven history. And think about how hard that is, right? Think about if you don't know anybody who's developed software, all you know is you have this vision where you want to help a bunch of people make money. And you're sitting there going, okay, I need to find 3, 4, 5 new Forex trading software algorithms that are all stable and have low drawdown and high potential for profitability and have proven history. Where am I going to find that at? I was new to Forex. Where's anybody going to find that at? There was a time last year where I wondered if that even existed. Because the truth is if somebody really does have a software that could make money consistently because it has a stable algorithm with true artificial intelligence that can recognize different trends in the market and capitalize on that, why would that person want to share that with other people? Right? That's the goose that lays the golden egg. You're like, no, I'm going to keep that all to myself. So we came into this project with a vision saying, we need to find people that are willing to share that, who have the goose that lays the golden egg, and they're willing to give that up to a whole community, to share that with the rest of the world, and do so in a compliant way so that we can build that conviction, build the belief based on proof and based on documentation that we can help everybody make money. And the strategy would be to diversify, to use multiple software strategy depending on what's happening in the volatile markets to try to be profitable every single month. Once we have a documented case of multiple people making profit every single month using a diversified strategy, Now we could build that belief that grows like crazy, where everybody says, I've seen it. I've seen all the proof I need to see. I'm in. Count me in. I want to get on the software. I'm going to learn how to use it. I'm going to learn how to put my settings on once per week. It's simple. I got the time. I could do it from my phone, and I'm going to make money. Once you build that belief, you can't stop the growth of a company. And so this is the first time in my entire career, which is almost 2 decades, that I've seen a company get to this point where we've built that belief. We have that proof in our hands. It's not a Ponzi, and it's just not some product-based company where we got to hype everything else up. We have technology in our hands now, and we're about to launch 4 software, 4 that all have what? Proven history. Some of these software, they've been profitably trading on live accounts for 4 years. And it was not easy. We were networking, building bridges, doing phone calls. We were scouting the world. We found people in Spain, people in Thailand, people in Belgium, people in Mexico. We were doing calls all around the world, scouting and networking, tap rooting, contact lists, trying to find people who had these types of software. And then we had to court them and talk to them about the power of opening up their technology to the rest of the world and how that can impact thousands of lives. And several of these software developers captured the vision and humbled themselves and said, you know what? I'm willing to give this a try. This has blessed my life. It's changed my life. I never thought about selling it. I never thought about letting other people use it because this was my secret thing that I developed for myself and for my family, for my legacy. But I'm willing to share my legacy with other people. And we got several people, several technology developers that are extremely talented and experienced to come on board with Avoya Prime and provide us exclusive rights in contract to open up these software to the rest of the world. And let me give you one simple example. My wife and I, Vanessa, who serves as our corporate director, we've been working with one of the leaders who is building in Africa. His name is Mariah Kabunga. We've given him a lot of extra support on helping him figure out payment solutions in Africa because they're super limited. Guess what? He saw the proof of what's coming. He's seen the beta test chats. He's seen the software. He's shown that to his African leaders. And guess what they're doing? They're doing an event tomorrow. Watch your Facebook. Watch the Telegram chats. They're doing an event tomorrow with over 1,000 guests in the room tomorrow for Avoya Prime. Over 1,000 people are showing up. They did a pre-launch event last week. They had over 500 people there. Now, there's 2 reasons why that happened, right? And you got to compare that to your life and say, well, how do I get in on that kind of growth? What do they know that I don't know? Number one, he's working in parts of the world where the ambition and the hunger is extremely strong, okay? If you can actually convey vision and convey opportunity in an area where there's lower economic opportunities, the hunger and the ambition and the hope for change is so immense that it's like a magnet for people. People will do anything to change their life. So that's point number 1 for you. You need to go focus on people who have the hunger, people that are ready right now to change their life. If you find yourself trying to convince anybody that this is a good opportunity, you need to walk away. You cannot afford to spend any minute of your time trying to convince somebody that this is good. Right? Like me, I saw a 30-second clip on Facebook. Nobody was trying to convince me of anything. I saw it for myself because I was already looking for something like this. And when I saw it, all I needed was 30 seconds, and I said, stop right there. And I didn't even finish watching the video. I inboxed my friend right there. Hey, is this real? I just heard this interview. You need to focus on finding people like that and free up your time by not focusing on people that need to be convinced, people that don't have the hunger, people that don't have the ambition. Number 2, focus on the vision. So you got to focus on people that are hungry. Number 2, you got to capture the vision for yourself and focus on that vision. You need to isolate and identify what's the fastest path to growth. This is the fastest path. Expose our software, all of them in the marketplace that we're about to launch, to as many people as possible. Now, Dante was texting back and forth with me this morning, and he was talking about the power of swimming ahead of time. See, in business, in this industry, it's all about timing. It really is. It's all about timing. If I was an affiliate right now, I'd be working harder today, faster today, contacting more people today, being more on fire today than I was a month ago. And maybe even harder today than I would be in 6 months from now, because timing is everything, right? Think about this. This is an opportunity. I'm telling you, we're about to launch these software. That's an opportunity coming into your life. Think about if you're playing baseball and someone's throwing that ball towards you, right? Let's say that ball is the opportunity coming into your life. You tell me that the time you choose to swing that bat and exert the most amount of energy to try to hit that ball at the right time, you tell me that's not important. It's everything. The moment you start to swing that bat, the direction you swing that bat in, the moment you try to exert the most amount of power to hit that ball at the right angle to send that ball as far as it can go, right? Even if you're a female, I know you understand this analogy. Timing is everything. I want you to open your eyes right now to the timing that Africa has already caught. They already got it. It clicked. They're like, oh my gosh, this is all launching within the next 2 to 3 weeks. I'm in. I'm going to run now. I'm going to get my people ready now. I'm going to plant the seeds right now so that when all this comes out, there's going to be a massive harvest. You see, if you wait for 1, 2, 3 weeks to get busy, I promise you, you're already behind. There's already been leaders in Avoria Prime that have been working hard the last several months, planting seeds, giving vision, telling people what's happening. Those will be the leaders that capitalize the biggest because they're already ahead of the game. They already have enough seeds sprouting all around the world to where when this takes off and there's a harvest and everybody realizes that every person has a chance to make money and have more time freedom in their life legally because of Avoria Prime, and that we've built a network marketing model that no other company in the entire world has, they're going to capitalize the biggest. So that timing, where are we at? We're at the time where that pitcher already threw the ball. Okay, I already told you that these software are about to be released. The APIs are done. The contracts are signed. The beta test groups are done. People, hundreds and hundreds of people have already got amazing results to see that they could build wealth and build a diversified trading strategy in Forex using the products that we're about to launch. That's the pitcher already throwing the ball. The batter, that's you. You already know the ball's coming. You already saw it, right? Like Dante, he's already seen it. I don't need to convince him that there's going to be a ball thrown. He already saw the ball get thrown. He's like, here it comes. This is the time where you wind up and you start that swing right now. What is that swing? So the swing is all the power, all the effort that you put into your business before the ball actually arrives, so you can actually hit it. That's timing in business. I'm telling you, if you want to be smart, if you want to be wise, you put all your effort into the opportunity before the ball arrives. That's how you hit a home run. Can you imagine if a batter, the pitcher throws the ball and the batter starts putting in massive effort once the ball's already arrived? What's going to happen? He's going to strike out. The coach is going to say, what the hell are you doing? He's like, well, I wasn't sure if the ball was going to get here. So I was waiting for the ball to show up right in front of me, making sure I could actually hit it, make sure it's actually here before I start my swing. It's like, wait, don't you understand the amount of effort you got to put in takes preparation? You think from one split second to the next, you could already swing an entire body with a power of exertion to hit that ball? You need to prepare yourself for what's about to come. You don't wait. There's no waiting time, right? So that's where you're at. You don't wait for 1 or 2 or 3 weeks, because this is going to start popping off now. You can go into momentum today, okay? And the last thing I want to say is just congratulations. It's as simple as that. Congratulations for being here right now. This will be a historic call. This will be a historic time when you're like, man, I was at the right place at the right time. But you also have to take the right actions. You're at the right place at the right time with the right people. You know something that most of the world doesn't even know what's about to hit. The most unique, disruptive financial opportunity that's ever been a part of network marketing. That took 2 years for some of you to get here. Dante's been a part of this vision longer than I have. He's been waiting for this for 2 years, waiting for the right compliance, the right legalities, the right corporate infrastructure, the right stable platform, the right stable products, the products, the people, the business model. He's been patient. It's here. And guess what? Most of the world, 99.99% of the world doesn't even know we exist. How powerful is that going to be, guys? It's going to be powerful. The ball's been thrown. It's coming to you. What are you going to do about it? Stay focused. Don't be distracted by all the negativity and all the garbage that's out there right now. Stay focused on your vision, your future, your family, your team, your life. That should be all that matters right now. Everything else is just a distraction. Don't allow that ball to get thrown your way and for you to start swinging it too late. Because once we run, and I've seen it. You know, here's the truth. I always show you the other side. Okay. I've seen people wait too long, and then they see everybody else start running forward really fast, and then people get discouraged and they start feeling like they're being left behind. And I see people walk away from incredible momentum opportunities because they felt like they got left behind. I've seen that in my own business. I've had my own people that I work with, my own leaders say, dude, you left me in the dust. And I'm like, I was trying to tell you for a whole month to get ready. We're about to run. I can't wait around. I can't convince you. There's too many people who see it. I got to be responsible for my vision. We all got to be responsible for our own vision. So don't be that person. Don't be the person that waits too long to where you get left behind, because we are going to run. Oh my gosh, this is not a new idea. Okay, this is 19 months in the making. For some of you, 24. For some of you, 27 months in the making. Let's get it. Let's not allow all that time of being patient and going through the ups and downs and the volatility of this whole community to go in vain. We're all here because of this moment right here. And we are blessed. You talk about gratitude. We couldn't even have imagined a year ago meeting the developers that we met, those relationships that have opened up, them agreeing to come on board with us, them releasing their technology to the masses, technology that works, that's been working for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Putting all that together in a diversified plan, powerful. Wealth, guys. It's right in front of you. So Dante, with that being said, I hope I didn't take too much time. I just get fired up when I think about the reality of the situation that we're in. I'm so grateful for you, your leadership, your mindset, your friendship, this whole organization. You guys are doing an incredible job. I love participating in anything that has to do with impact. I'm going to pass the call back to you.
Man, oh man, thank you so much, Sal. Can y'all put some numbers in the chat box? Y'all show Sal some love. You got any value from Sal today? Can you go ahead and just post something in the chat? Can you also go ahead and do a little screen recording and tag him on Instagram so that way everybody knows that Mr. Leto came on the impact call today and just really brought a whole nother level of perspective. Again, like I said before, like it is weird how often or how many things that Sal says that like in my brain are like, that's the exact same way I feel about it, because there are going to be people who don't take action as far as what's happening in this next 2-3 weeks as we launch all these products and all that stuff. Like there's going to be people who don't take action and get left behind. And there's going to be like, oh, Don, like, but you didn't do this, or like, you're so far now. You know what I mean? Like that distance, that separation is about to happen. And I can already hear people saying that. And my response is going to be like, bro, I've been telling y'all about this for 2 years, and it's finally ready with all the pieces that we need to really be able to take it the long way. So I'm excited, Sal. I really resonated with a lot of things that you said. I have some great notes, and I'm just always thankful of really being able to hear from you and have your perspective. I tell everybody on this call every week, the individuals who we have come speak on this call, they actually like it. You hear Southside, he's like, I naturally just got fired up. And it's like, it's hard to keep track of time and all of that when you're just in rhythm, because people who are successful, who are doing and who are in this lifestyle that we are in, who understand entrepreneurship and just the mindset of what it takes to be successful in this business, these calls fire them up, because this is exactly the kind of energy that you need to be bringing on your day-to-day basis. And you heard that from Chris now, you've heard that from Derek, you've heard that from everybody who we've had on this call. Get off and like let you guys know that this was a blessing also into their life, because it allows them to really pour and to just be around individuals who are serious. You're on this call every day at 10 a.m. You're serious about your business and you're showing up more than others. And I just wanted to congratulate all of you for being here today. Now let's really put it into action steps. First, we want to make sure for everybody, we're officially now opening payments for the Impact Retreat, and we're only keeping them open for the next 7 days, okay? So from today until August 14th, we are accepting payments. You have 2 ways of doing it. You can do $250 and have your $250 for your deposit, and then have the other $500. Like we'll work that out on the back end, or you can pay your entire $500 between this week and have your spot locked and solidified. We have 40 slots. I have accepted no money. We haven't signed in. Like nobody is booked and locked in and coming, even though 30-ish people have already reached out to me. We've already had a successful member of the team fly from internationally to America. So we don't think that that's going to be a holdup, especially as another 2-3 months go on. So if you want to lock in your spot, just reach out to me directly, Instagram, Telegram, text me, whatever, Facebook Messenger, whatever it is. We can do Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, back office of Warrior Prime, whatever it is, and work it out. Just hit me and we can get onto that. We got multiple ways to get that done, but just wanted to let you know. Now, again, don't sleep on or don't undervalue how important it is or how great that phase 2 webinar is. That replay of that 2-hour webinar we had on Wednesday, that is a major piece of value. I've sent that webinar now to like 30 people in the last couple of days, people who are already in, who left, people who have never seen it before, like so many different individuals, because that really gives you a full perspective on just everything that's about to happen. And people love just hearing the details of the softwares and even though a lot of people can't even keep up with the language that some of the developers talking, that hearing that allows somebody to feel comfortable, like, okay, somebody who's brilliant, who's a software engineer of this many years, you know what I mean, kind of put this together. And it just gives that the person just much more confidence in what's going on. And the picture of what AP is trying to do becomes clear to them. I don't sell anybody on anything. I'm just painting a picture of what it is that we're trying to do here or what it is that we're doing. And you're going to decide whether or not you want to get up and take up your brush and get your own, like, you know what I mean, paint your own. Like, and you're allowing people to do that. I want to tell one quick story. Just about Mario. One, I love Mario. Mario's one of my best friends. I love this kid. And I was talking to him yesterday with a guy that he just enrolled named Lambo. You guys will meet Lambo soon. Lambo's a hitter. He came into the gates. He's got a really, really strong why. He's an individual who was a DJ and he was running like a promotion business, and then COVID happened. So now DJ, promotion, party money, gone. Me and Mario, we always talk about different prospecting strategies. So Mario reached out to Lambo on Facebook, having never have met him before, having never have seen, no engagements, no interactions, no none of that. Mario just reached out to him, and Lambo was looking. So even though Mario had a great introduction and what it is he said, when me and I talked to Lambo, Lambo was like, I don't care what he said. He came to me, told me there was a way to make extra money, and I was looking. So now he's all in for Warrior Prime. And my point is that you have the ability, like how many other individuals are out there just looking? You're spending too much time convincing people to see that this works as opposed to just exposing people. And there are people who are looking that are going to take immediate advantage and get right to it. So it's just my point is that you never know who's waiting. You never know. This is somebody that Mario did not know at all. The guy signed up immediately and now has 3-4 people in his business. Like he reached out to over 300 people to find one Lambo. He signed up the first day. It's amazing. So just want to let you know that like Sal said, you never know who is waiting, who's looking, who may have had something bad happen. Like you never know. So it's really just your job and your responsibility to expose the information and allow people to make an educated decision. So one, I just want to say thank you, Sal. I appreciate you, Mario. If you guys want to lock up your spot for the retreat, get with me. We're doing those all this week for the next 7 days. Exciting times, exciting times. So everybody have a great remainder of your day. Paychecks probably just went out from AP, so excited to go ahead and cash those. We will see you soon. Let's do it.